Hey everyone, so I apologize for this weird setup and lighting thing, but I really wanted to make a review of a book I read back in April that I had wanted to share my opinions with somehow, and now that I have this, I figure now is a good time as any to actually do this. So the book that I will be reviewing today is Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, who wrote the Series of Unfortunate Events series, and the art in this book is by Maria Kalman. I really enjoyed this book. While it was a little bit cliched, I wound up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, and I thought it was really good. So the story deals with Min writing a breakup letter to her ex-boyfriend, Ed. Now, Min and Ed are very different people. Min is this artsy kind of girl. She's really into film and foreign films, and I was really able to connect with her because I felt as though we shared a lot of the same similarities. And Ed is like this jock guy, he's on the basketball team, and you know, Min goes to his games and is like, I was never this kind of girl before, why am I now? And they meet at a party, and they wind up to start courting. They start dating, and it's just very interesting what their relationship is. I really loved Ed's older sister, Joan. She was probably one of my favorite characters throughout the whole book. I think I just loved her older, cool vibe that she gave off, and I liked how she got Min into the artist Hawk Davies and Either You Have the Feeling or You Don't, which is written on the box of souvenirs that she gives back to Ed that she's dropped off at his front step with this 354-page love letter. Or not love letter, but breakup letter of their love. I really loved the art, just the simplistic things, like this is just the first thing you see when you open the book. I thought it added a great touch to the book and gave it a lot of character. I'm trying to find, like, this is the box. It says fragile, either you have the feeling or you don't. And it just really kind of packed the story in. While it was cliched and you knew they were going to break up in the end because the book is called Why We Broke Up. So you knew the breakup was coming, and it was slightly a bit predictable, but nonetheless it was still really good if you just want something to breeze through. I personally didn't do a lot of deep thinking with this, but overall I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I read it, and I'm glad I own it too because it's just so beautiful. And I can remember taking off the cover jacket, I can't think of the book jacket of it, and just, this is just beautiful nonetheless. Like, the whole book is just beautiful, and it's a really good read, and it's interesting to see how their relationship progresses, and connecting that now with me being in high school and having this actually happen to people I know, how realistic it is and how easy it was to connect with it. So I would definitely recommend this book. I really loved it. Again, this is Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, and the art is by Maria Kalman. I'm actually now going to put the book jacket back on. I'm weird. I like to keep my book jacket on, and most people are like, oh, I take it off when I read the book, and I'm like, hello, built-in bookmarks. Duh. But overall, this was a really good book, and I don't regret buying it at all. And it was really good. So you should definitely read it, and I will see you next time. Bye!
If I am lost for